kukulangin tayo, mahihirapan tayo.
Ma'am, as per our may contingency plan po ang MECO. Currently
Ayun na nga, wala namang barko, wala namang pera.
Wala nga lang nga po talagang budget na na-approve for that. Although may mechanism po na in place under the contingency plan to enable us to directly coordinate with the officials there para in case na magkaroon tayo ng need to evacuate.
Okay, ang problema ng Taiwan, hindi umiikot lamang sa mga OFW ng mga Pilipino doon. At pinoproblema ko pa rin itong One China policy and the statement, in fact, from the executive that the Philippines will inevitably get involved. Now, in what way will the Philippines get involved? Let's clarify, kasi will the Philippines be a party to that conflict? And it's undeniable that we are very, very close. I say that as an Ilocano, where Kaohsiung is 400 kilometers away from us, whereas Manila is 500 plus kilometers. We receive notice from them even before we get any help from Metro Manila. We share the same typhoons. We share the same section of two oceans. So, ang sasabihin ko, it's undeniable because of this geographical, physical location that we will somehow be dragged into the conflict. But the question arises that we have an MDT, Mutual Defense Treaty, with the United States. So it covers all armed attacks, as I understand it, on armed forces, public vessels, aircraft, territories, islands, and so on. And are we therefore saying, because of the MDT, if there is an armed conflict between China and the U.S. over Taiwan, a vessel or an aircraft of the U.S. is attacked while in the Pacific, hindi yun nagpapatrol, yun nangyari nung August, kundi talagang it is attacked in the Pacific, will this inevitably trigger the MDT, Article 5, kasi napakaliwanag niyan. I'd like to inquire from any legal, the secretary from DFA. Is there a categorical answer?
Madam Chair,
Yes po.
your question is may be rhetorical, it may be a possibility, but it is not automatic. My knowledge of FDT.
Yes,
There is
please.
a process that
Yes.
will be employed.
What's the process that you are referring to? Po?
One is a discussion between the two governments, the Philippines, of course, and the United States, and that will be on operational and ministerial levels. And of course, there is also the Congress, the congressional approval. So it is not as if we can just invoke. But I stand. This is the little knowledge that I have. Perhaps our experts. It must be the armed forces or the DND.
Yes, that's
will be
right.
in a better
Unfortunately,
position.
they didn't turn up, as the Secretary is well aware. But it's quite alarming. We have several articles in the MDT that continue to bother all of us. As you know, there is no exception indicated here. The MDT will apply if either party, the Philippines or the U.S., gets involved, for example, in the internal matter of another country like China. And in the meantime, gets its ship, aircraft, or armed forces attacked. With the way the MDT is stated, there's no exception at all. As long as one of the parties, Philippines or U.S., is attacked in the Pacific, the MDT is automatically triggered. Ang liwanag eh. Kasi narito talaga, as long as the territorial integrity, political independence, or security is threatened by an external armed attack in the Pacific. Paulit-ulit to eh, di ba? An armed attack on the metropolitan territory, on island territories, armed forces, public vessels, aircraft. Damay na yung Pilipinas niyan. We are required to come to the assistance of the United States. Is that correct?
Madam Chair, I know that this issue of the invocation of the MDT is it's a subject of discussions of the two SNDs. I mean, the two secretaries of
Yes,
national
it's a very,
defense.
very old treaty from the
Yes.
1950s, so
Uh-huh.
inevitably
And
it has to
I
change.
would really leave it to the better, the discussions and the process itself with the Department of National Defense. Because
Yes,
they've been
but we
discussing
haven't
this issue.
made much progress. We have been urging the American Embassy as well as the DFA to come out with annexes or perhaps a detailed explanation, some protocols, because this is so alarming.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is clearly Cold War language and cannot be read except in the context of the Cold War. Nevertheless, with what's happening and the escalating tensions in the Taiwan Straits, we can hardly be blamed for being alarmed.
Mhm, mhm.
So ano kayang magagawa? Kasi with the Philippines, on its face, on the reading of the MDT, diba, the language of the treaty, will the Philippines be in breach of its treaty obligations under the MDT if we refuse to lend aid to the U.S. in case of conflict in Taiwan? Can we justify non-compliance to the MDT in the context of a conflict over Taiwan on the ground that it would violate what we recognize as our One China policy? Kung One China policy, dapat hindi ka makikigulo sa domestic affairs, di ba? Maliwanag yun. Pero dito sa MDT, kung tamaan yung kasangga mo, kailangan tulungan mo. Paano yun? Maiipit tayo sa gitna niyan. What are we going to do? I'm not clear.
Madam Chair,
On one hand, you have the MDT. On the other hand, you have the One China policy. Are we to understand that they're in direct opposition of each other? And how do we act?
Madam Chair, I'll be very frank and candid. I think this is an operational issue in nature, and I cannot really respond to exactly to your question because I know that
Because no one knows the answer.
because there were